Quick reminder to everybody who's watching this video now, if you haven't seen Doom Part 1, I suggest you turn off this video because there's going to be some heap of spoilers from the first movie and the second movie. So like I suggest you watch Part 1 and also Part 2. Now that that's out of the way, enjoy this review. Hello everyone. As you notice in my channel, I am a huge movie fan, but to be honest, so does everybody else who's watching movies as well. When it comes to watching movies, I'm not always here for a good story. Sometimes I'd be here for visuals, it could be sound design, or it could be background setting. I'm the type of guy who just like colors in movies, something colorful that like make my eyes amaze when it comes to stuff like this. Now fast forward to 2024, there's a lot of movies coming out this year that didn't really pique my interest. So what I heard that Dune Part 2 was coming out this year, I had to be ready for it because I have seen the first one, and in my own opinion, I didn't really feel it. So like that's why I'm excited for the sequel. And after watching it, you know, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite films out of 2024 that like I don't think watching it once or twice will be enough. You might have to watch more than that to see where I'm coming from. I'm gonna show you 3 examples to see why Dune 2 is my favorite film in 2024, because it's simple. I'm not really a critic, and I just want to show you my opinions of why it's my favorite film. If you agree or if you disagree on my takes, I want to know what is your favorite part of this movie, and you can explain why in the comment section down below. So for number 3, this is a little harder than I expected, but I have the opening scene. There's a reason why. I know what I was getting into when I saw this scene, but I didn't think I would find a beautiful world with just sand, and even more sand. I'm gonna stop. Like whoever did the cinematography did a really good job making me feel like I'm like a video game character trying to like hide away from enemies, man. That's actually very intense if you think about it. I even like the fight scenes in this one, especially Paul's own, where like his fighting becoming better and he's slowly becoming like you know who. Even the scene where Jessica is beating up a dude with a rock, I don't know why it's funny to me, but like I just want to add it there. I'm not the greatest explainer with stuff like this, but this is why it's in my number 3. Just watch it and you'll know why. Also, I'm putting this there because I wouldn't know the massacre that's about to come after watching this opening scene. You'll see why in a second. So for number 2 on this list, I have the final fight scene, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I watched this man just dead stare out of the arena, jump 3 dudes, jump 1 that's not poison, then had the audacity to say, "You fought well, Atreides." That's when I knew he must be stopped, because that's some sick work right there. So after watching the final fight and hearing Paul Atreides saying, "I'm glad to finally meet you, cousin," I knew this fight was gonna be personal, just right there. It really was, but hearing Paul say, "May thy knife chip and shatter," gotta be one of the hardest dialogue I've ever seen in a fight scene. The fight scene itself also is actually pretty cool. Like it kept me entertained, like seeing like 2 family related members just going at it. And I think Austin Butler did a great job of just being a scary character. Like look at him, he looks horrifying with his raspy ass voice, but still, it's actually entertaining. That like after watching this movie twice, this scene alone is the reason why I would happily call it cinema, because it's a great scene, which is why I put it as number 2 on my list. So for number 1 is actually not really a hard choice. I got the silence. Yeah, I know. Also, I recommend you watch Doom Part 1 because it's way better when you watch it more than once. It's actually pretty good once you think about it. Please check it out. Spoilers ahead. So after watching the Bene Gesserit straight up bullying Paul, talking about, "I have this needle here, if you put the hand out of the box you die." So I knew Paul had to get his get back. And a get back he did. First he dissed the Emperor, then say he gonna take his daughter too. That's the most disrespectful thing I ever heard from this man. And even tell Gurney if the great houses attack, his spices will literally obliterate all spice fields. I'm like, wow, that's cold. And then this scene happened.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides.
Silence!
I heard a lot of stories saying that how they watch it in IMAX, and when they hear the silent scene, like the chairs just start rumbling. That's how I know how good the scene is, because the get back was the most personal thing I've ever heard, and I love it for it. I know there's a lot of great scenes I would love to add in there, but in my opinion, this is my number 1 for me of why this is the best scene I have ever seen in Dune Part 2. So yeah, that's all my top 3 scenes of Dune Part 2. That's my personal favorite, but I want to know what your personal favorite scene is. What is your favorite scene? You could comment down below. And yeah, that's about it. I'm out.
I'm trying to get a lightsaber, bro. This Lego Star Wars crossover is ending. I need to get the lightsaber.
Yo,
Yo, what you want?
I just wanted to ask you, what do you think of Doom Part 2?
Only
What kind of answer is
the one
that?
looks down in the at the chat.
What?
You know the thing we write like oh no like um
You just could you explain like your three scenes in that movie, like your favorite scenes, or at least one?
I don't know.
Yeah. You know I can't add that. You don't have to hide that, right?
No, show it.
Why would I show it, bro? I'm
Tell 'em
just
you don't
saying.
mean business. Tell 'em you're not afraid of them.
Bro, I love a career. Thank you very much, bro. I'm just asking you, what's your name? You can name like one scene in that movie.
Get off me. Oh wait, when I show up at the end as a secret character.
Wow, wow. I meant like one scene from Do Part Two.
Oh, in this case, silence.
Oh, you heard the man. Thank you so much for watching. Um, so then next time where Hot's winner calls people mid, and yeah, see ya.